Hey guys, this is Madmonkeman, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode, my side quests moved me sort of out of Gridania and into the Black Shroud. So I will continue on from here. Let's see. Kvotin, just a fellow. Your efforts on behalf of Treespeak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to our reports, Ixali scouts have been sighted by the river, due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Treespeak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of their scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali dull talons, 2 Ixali lost wings, and 2 Ixali slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Alright, guy. Alright, bro, let's go. Yeah, the Ixal look really cool, to be honest. Yeah, Ixal are cool. Let's see. Avoid you. Okay, and then you're gonna want to heal. Okay. Here we go. I forgot we haven't unlocked regen yet. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Wait, I think I got stunned. I don't think I'm ever going to use Repose. I am level 9 already. That is awesome. Well, hopefully I'll get to level 10 pretty soon. Okay, here's another one. Alright, let's go. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Alright. We just got a few more of these left. Actually, no, this is the last one. And we got it. We did it, guys. Alright. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before their return. I must needs consult with the commander. Alright. Let's talk to you. Come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Malmstones. Swear by Nafika those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Guidijawana at Treespeak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Malmstones are clean. For the next 3 bells, at least. I need to take the path more often, but I just kind of took a shortcut, I guess. No way. So, on this guy's... Wait. Does it actually... I can't tell. For a second, it kind of looks like on this tail, it like shrivels up when it's wet. It's not as, doesn't look as bushy, which is actually pretty interesting. Let's click on this. Alright, and then, oh, head up. Alright, how's it going? What's that? You've been cleaning Malmstones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that you doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here won't to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. Paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Alright. And then just because you're right there, let's talk to you again. Did you hear about Demeta of Hurstmill? Apparently, Opos crept into her stores, made off with her moon-two beans. Ordinarily, Opos wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Demeta so dispirited. Would you track down these thieving Opos and recover their moon-toy beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken, all told. Demeta is well respected by all the women of Hurstmill, so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hurstmill lies just to the north of here. You're like to run into Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Alright guys, let us do this. Alright. Oh, for some reason I thought this was a bird, just because of the name. It was going to be a bird, not a monkey. So, that's actually kind of funny. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Let us do this. And that one's dead. Here, I'll help this guy. There we go. I think we should both get credit from that. That's how this game works. If 2 people attack the same monster, they both get credit. Or like if you heal someone that's attacking a monster, you also get credit for killing that monster. So, like, it's a pretty cool way of doing it. Sort of inspires teamwork. And then there's like one right here. And just got this one left and then we're good. Alright. Here. I'll help you out. There you go. There we go. Hope that helped. This is where we need to be heading. And I can't remember if those trees are always like... those ones always have red leaves. It's been a while since I've like really been in this section of the game. So I can't remember if those are always have red leaves or if they're doing that because of Christmas. So I don't actually. I'm going to assume probably always like that. Just because I doubt they'd really take the extra time to change up everything. Probably only just the main cities. Even then, they haven't done it to every main city. Okay. There we go. Let's talk to you. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young man? You have something for me? Yes, I do. My missing bags of Moontoy beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opos, did you? I did. I had all but given hope before you arrived, but with those beans, I can make enough Moontoy tonic for everyone in Hurstmill. As long as I have enough Microcho leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Moontoy tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said. Do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he goes stronger and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that, or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Oh, by the way, guys, so I was just... Here, let's get into the light where you can see it. Yeah, never mind, the tail is exactly the same, so... Yeah, that was just my brain playing a trick on me. Let's talk to you again. Oh dear, if I'm to make this moon toy tonic, I'll need far more Microchew leaflets. Young man, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the Microchews outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of moon toy tonic, you see. Oh, it's a lovely drink. Absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know I always drink at least 1 cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff, not unless you add Microchew leaflets anyway. Apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting or some such nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'd be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Alright. Oh, by the way, there's I got food or something. I honestly have never bothered to use this. I mean, sure, wouldn't be. I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to use it. For some reason, I just feel like I just kind of got overwhelmed by all the stuff that's in it that I just kind of shut down because I thought it would be a little too complicated. So a lot of stuff in this game I kind of just ignored. Even though, yeah, I shouldn't have, and that's kind of what this playthrough is. I'm not going to ignore stuff. Unless I know you really can ignore it, like the hunting guide. See the little icon above the midge swarm? That means that's something that's in the hunting guide. There's really no point in doing that. It's just for XP. I mean, yeah, there's really no point in that. And the leave quests, with those there's really no point. Same with the fates as well. No point in those, but other stuff there might be some value to. Alright, let's go and attack you. But I noticed my white mage is pretty much doing about the same that my lancer did. Like, same amount of damage. Nice! Level 10. Okay, though, real quick, I'm gonna, oh wait, hang on. Here we go. Asuna, that gets rid of the, it gets rid of status effects. I'm just gonna move this around because I'm used to to white mage, so some of these controls, like in the hotbar, I have them set in my other character, and so I'm just gonna set them here, just because I am very used to them. Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the Microchew leaflets I asked for? Yes, I did. Let's see. Yes, that's right. Alright. Ah, such a lovely scent. Now, you gathered only the 4 I asked for, and not one more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days more and more people take only what they need. For to live in harmony with the wood, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Never be wasteful. Know the value of life and know the value of our time here in this world. That's why I always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment and nary a word, nay, not so much as a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within the 12's wood, you must be ever mindful to show respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes forgets what it means to be a Gridanian. Why, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing moon toy beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross. Who wouldn't be? And all set to give them a memorable scolding when I noticed they were playing in teams and that my son was leading the winners. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I saw the way he marshaled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Ah, where was I? Oh yes, you see, later that day, I was cooking dinner, and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know. Yes, I'm sure he is. So the A Realm Reborn story, the main story quest isn't that great. I noticed, although if I can remember correctly, the class quests actually were pretty interesting. At least the White Mage ones were, so. I mean, not the best, but they were interesting. Greetings, Kvotin. Each time we meet, the part of Conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of Earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Fullflower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Here Wolfew. Though scant few years have since her coming of age, Wolfew is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with common clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Alright. Oh wait, where are you? Oh, and then you can buy player houses and player apartments. The player houses, there's only a limited amount of them, and they, you lose them if you are unsubscribed for a certain amount of time, and they cost a lot of gills, so I won't be getting one of those. But the apartments, they're basically similar to the houses, but don't cost nearly as much gil, and there's an infinite amount of them, and they don't run out like when you drop your subscription. So I'll need to get one of those. I can't remember how much gil they cost, but yeah, I need to do that for certain reasons, but well, mostly just for once I get my chocobo. Yeah, heads up, we get a chocobo. I'm not sure if that's too spoilery, but I mean, it is a Final Fantasy game, so you could have probably seen this one coming. Yeah, we get a chocobo, and you can change the chocobo's color if you have a player home or or an apartment. So yeah, I'll need to do that. It must be Kvotin. Brother Asu Miyan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed? Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hero, and, well, you are my first student. Ah yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweetbloom Pier, there is a small spring giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the area of the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Mayhap you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study? I sympathize, Kvotin, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Alright guys, we are gonna go learn about the wind. Alright. Activate this, and then there's a bee swarm. Okay. Okay, let's go. Bee is dead now. Okay, it was just one bee. Interesting. One thing I really like about this game, the environments. The environments are like really, really awesome. They look really good. Let's just say that. Especially once you get to like actually, yeah, they're like the expansions and even the base game. Just the environments are really awesome. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more. Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the Vilekin's preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I ask because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of Conjurer to disperse it. Like if I don't do any crafting class, then the next one I use will be Summoner, which we have to wait till we get to Limsa Laminsa for that. And technically you start off using a this is a duty. It's actually I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that class later. I'm sure I'm gonna discuss it again once I get to when I'd use it. Alright. Oh wait, let's take care of the sprite first. Oh wow. One shot to take care of the sprite. Nice. Okay. Well, there's gonna be another one. Okay, you know what? At this point, it's not worth killing the wind sprites. Okay, heal. Actually, let me see if repose works on them. And then, there we go. Interesting. I suppose that's one way to do it. Oh gosh, what is that? Raw sludge? Alright. 1 second. I'm almost done. Oh goodness. Okay. We did it, guys. We did it. Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustration. Let us return to full flower. Talk to you, Wolfie. Wolfie, you. There we go. I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Kvotin, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant, crushing force of earth. Instead, it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know that I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it is true that the calamity wrought such harm upon the Twelveswood, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Kvotin. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Stillglade Fane and inform Brother Asumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Alright guys, we are back at the Conjurer's Guild, and we are going to talk to Asumi and finish this quest. Welcome back, Kvotin. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of 2 elements, you are well on your way along the path of Conjuring, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? Oh, never mind, that's Sylphie. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjuring is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge... I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I'll learn conjuring the same way she did and become as great a conjurer. You'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Asumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of Conjurer and banish you from your halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. But that's... Sylphie, my dear child. That is precisely the point. My apologies, Kvotin. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who is unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature. Such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as I indeed hope you will. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Actually, I'm going to take this because it's level 11, all classes gloves. And we are level 11. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.